What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another 12-hour foundation wear test. So today we are going to be doing a wear test with the new Cover FX Radiant Start Tinted Moisturizer right here, but I'm also going to be testing out the Cover FX, Skin Covered Long Wear Concealer as well. So I have tried these once already, and it was glowy. If you saw that video, it was glowy. I put a glowy base on underneath it. It was a lot, but I will say that it wore really pretty that day. I only had it on for about, I think, 8-ish hours, and it didn't break down. It didn't do a whole lot. It did kind of start to seep into my lines on my forehead and accentuate them a little bit. But today we're gonna go in with all of my tried and true products, my primer that I know and love, my powders, concealers, all the things, and we're gonna see how this wears. Does it hold up for 12 hours? Does it hold up for less? We're gonna find out. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get my hair out of my face and we're gonna get this going. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and start out by priming my face with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer right here, and look, it's almost gone. Like, we're making strides, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and start out with this. This is a absolute favorite primer of mine, one that I will definitely repurchase whenever I run out of it. But I have found other primers that I do enjoy. Okay, so now that my skin is primed, let's jump into the foundation. So this is the Cover FX Radiant Start Tinted Moisturizer right here. And let's see, according to the website, this is sheer coverage with mega moisture and even more radiance. So this is definitely targeted towards dry skin. It says hydration that glows, our lightweight tinted moisturizer that helps even out tone while nourishing and replenishing moisture. Ideal for mature skin, dry skin, sensitive skin, redness prone skin, and dull skin. Light coverage. So this sounds nice. This sounds right up my alley. So I am not full on dry skin. Real quick, I do have shade number 1. I don't know if you can see that, but I do have shade number 1. So my skin right now is pretty normal, but look at how glowy that is just on my sponge. Like, yeah, it looks like, it almost looks like a highlighter. But I am 38 years old. I have normal skin. Right now I have normal skin. So my skin is, it's transitioning. It's drying out the older that I get. I used to have really oily skin as like a teenager and in my early to mid 20s, probably even into early 30s. And then somewhere in there, it became more combination skin. And now it's drying out just a little bit more, and it's more on the normal side. So it does kind of fluctuate with the seasons. I get a little more dry in the winter and a little more oily in the summer. But I can tell the older I get, the drier it's getting. But aside from that, I also live in a very, very hot, humid climate. I am in Houston, Texas, and our summers get pretty brutal. And normally in a foundation, I look for light to medium coverage, and I look for something that is more of a skin-like natural finish. So nothing that's super glowy, but nothing matte. I usually stay away from matte unless it says it's like a skin-like matte or a radiant matte. That usually means it's gonna have a little something to it. But this is what the complexion is looking like. So I think we have a pretty decent shade match. I don't think it's perfect, but this is glowy. This is very, very glowy. This is what it looked like the first time I tried it on, and it's a lot. I will say it's not dry down. It is not anywhere near dry down. And I don't know if it's going to dry down either, but we are going to powder my face because I always powder my face, even if it's just like a light powder. But let's go ahead and jump into the concealer real quick. So let me pull it up so I can tell you about the concealer, because this is new as well. So this is the Cover FX Skin Discovered Long Wear Concealer. This is what the component looks like. I have the shade F1, and this says it is, where are you? Here we go. Whatever it is, you're covered. Our game-changing formula hides dark circles and redness all day and resists creasing, transferring, and settling. Ideal for blemish-prone skin, discoloration, mature skin, dry skin, oily skin, sensitive skin, redness-prone skin, and dull skin. So, again, we like the claims. We like that it's supposed to be self-setting, that it's not supposed to transfer, it's not supposed to settle, it's not supposed to crease. It does have a big old doe foot applicator, which we like, and it's not one of those that gets stuck. Like it comes out really, really easily. This is for a full coverage, very thin, very lightweight, very comfortable. Now, I usually set my under eye, but we are going to, I think, leave one unset today and see what it does. I do have work to do today. I do have a day scheduled for hair, so I don't want to look too crazy going and doing work, but I also want to test this out to its full potential. But I will say that just upon application, it looks absolutely beautiful under my eyes. It does not feel heavy. It's not cakey. It blends out seamlessly and beautifully. It's not accentuating those little lines under my eyes. So far I like the way that it looks. It is definitely full coverage. It did cover everything. And even if I go over my little sunspot right there, obviously I'm not fully putting on concealer, but let's see. Let's see if it covers that little guy right there. That's usually my full coverage test. It doesn't normally bother me, but yeah, that is full coverage. But we're looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this face. I'm gonna go ahead and do powder, bronzer, blush, brows, and mascara, and I will come back and show you what this complexion looks like with all of that on. Alright y'all, so this is what this foundation and concealer look like with all of my helping products underneath it. I did not powder this eye. This is my right eye, so let me just show you. It is not powdered and it is not settling. Normally by this time it has settled. This has been on for about 20 minutes now, and I'm not having any like extra cakiness right in here, which is usually where it happens. So we're gonna leave that unset all day, see what it does. This eye is set. I can't promise you that there won't be like hair stuck under my eye, because I do have a couple of haircuts to do today, but it is currently 8:25 a.m. 8:26 a.m. and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a 12-hour wear test, see how this wears. So I will check back some point today if I can find a break during all the monotony and show you what the foundation is looking like, and then of course we will come back at the end of the day, sit down, go over our final thoughts, and tell you what I think of this new foundation and concealer from Cover FX. Alright y'all, here we are back. It has been 12 hours, it's been over 12 hours. It is 8:51 at night, and yeah, it's been a day. I'm lucky I'm sitting down to film this. I did not get to a midday check-in. My day kind of took off, it took on a life of its own. I didn't have time, I apologize, but this is what we are looking like at the, what, 12.5 hour mark, somewhere around there. And I'm impressed. It looks beautiful. I didn't have anything break up, cake up, start to come off. Even where I wear my glasses, like, what? It's like not even worn off. It did kind of settle into my lines on my forehead a little bit, which I could probably babysit it and it would be okay, or use like a heavier powder or something. So I don't really fully judge it based off of that, but this does look beautiful. I am happy with it. I don't know how this would hold up in the summer. Maybe if I use like the One Size Secure the Sweat primer or like a heavier powder or something like that, it might hold up really well while keeping my skin moisturized. But this is definitely for normal to dry skin, mature skin. This is not for you oily people. This is not for you combo people. This is going to just slough off your face. That's what it's gonna do. But this is beautiful. I do like it. I like the glow that I have. I don't feel sticky. I don't feel gross. I don't feel nasty. My biggest complaint about this is the shade range. This is the lightest one they have, and it's a tiny bit too dark for me. Like, you can see that line of demarcation just slightly, just enough that if you were lighter than me, this is not going to work. There's not going to be a shade for you. So keep that in mind. You shouldn't have to mix a brand new foundation to make it work for you. Now, if you have a foundation that you wear in the summer and then it gets too light in the winter and you want to mix, that's great, but keep that in mind. But I do think it's beautiful. I like it. I'm excited to have it and excited to wear it, and it feels super, super lightweight as well. But let's pop over to the concealer, because this is impressive. This is coming for my little concealer combo that I love, because look at my under eyes. So this is the eye that I did not powder. This is the eye that I did powder. And if you look at the eye that I powdered, you can see where it's kind of settled a little bit, and there's like a little bit of gathering with the product. That's probably from the powder. But if you look at this eye, there's nothing. There is nothing gathered, nothing settled. It is not tacky. It is not sticky. It is 100% set down, and it looks beautiful. It is so lightweight, so hydrating. It is full coverage, but like a light full coverage. Like, it's not like Tarte Shape Tape full coverage, but it's beautiful. I like this more than I like the Haus Labs concealer, and I really, really like the Haus Labs concealer. So, and I think this one is maybe cheaper than the Haus Labs concealer as well. I'd have to look it up. This one's $30. Let's look that up really quick, because now I'm curious. But while I'm looking it up, let me just say, this is a beautiful concealer. I like the shade range. It's very hydrating. It's beautiful. It feels good under the eyes. It's fantastic. I really enjoy it. Okay, the Haus Labs is $32, so it's about the same. But I need to keep testing it to see if like this was just a fluke or if it's always gonna work this way. But I'm really, really, really excited about this. This gets a huge thumbs up from me. I highly recommend this if you have dry under eyes and you have a hard time with product settling. This is gonna be your girl. But that is it. So let me know what you think. When was the last time you tried Cover FX? Because it had been a while. I kind of forgot about them a little bit. Like, I know they had the drops and they had the palettes and stuff, and then it was kind of like we didn't hear about them. And then I saw this release and I was intrigued, and I'm so happy that I was intrigued because I love it. But let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you have to say. And that's it. So I want to thank you for spending your time with me and watching my video today. It means so, so much to me. And if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future posts here on my channel. I do post videos most days, if not every single day, and I wouldn't want you to miss one. So until my next video, have a good one. Bye.